Hey guys, welcome to Monday Morning Commentary. We're going to revisit a match from our past, and this one's a unique one. This one is a match that both you and I are involved in from 2017 when we were both fantastically out of shape and unprepared to wrestle. We're selecting this match for one reason, and it's me who selected it because I love the concept. It's never been done in pro wrestling, and probably for good reason.
Yeah.
The idea was that myself and Tommy Thunder had been a tag team for years. And I had been a tag team with another guy named TLD. We were the Inner Circle before AEW took that name. We were the Inner Circle, and us as a tag team was Mac and Cheese. So the idea was it was going to be Mac and Cheese versus the Inner Circle. The whole point of the match was to build up to the hot tag that I would get to take for both teams. And that's where we left it. And you could see where things really went off the rails. But the idea behind this show is that we're going to review a show from our past and kind of nitpick and pick apart the things that we don't like. I think conversely for this one, we're going to try to find something we do like in this match because I don't know that there is anything.
And we're doing this, one of the reasons I wanted to do this when Ryan asked me was hindsight is always, 2020. You can look back on this. But, if you guys are watching this, learn from our mistakes. If you're, you still want to get into the industry, don't be afraid to go back and look at your own matches and go, oh, God, what was I thinking? But, seriously, it's a very important part of growing in the sport.
All right, so we're about to make our entrance. Now, these were shows that we were doing in, you can see his really thinning hair, too, out of his bad Photoshop. So these were shows we were doing at the ECWA Academy. This is before I took over ECWA. And we were just doing some tapings.
Your facial expressions will always be funny, I'm sorry. They're so ridiculous.
They were literally not for, nobody's ever supposed to see this show. And for good reason, because everybody here is out of shape.
And that's what we agreed on when we did the show. Yeah, here we are.
Posting it on the internet. Not only are we posting it, we're just sitting here talking about it.
Yeah. I love your outfit right now.
I wear those pants around the house.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's those pants, a black t-shirt, which I'm sure you have thousands, and then fancy wrestling boots.
Yes. So those boots, and I actually just bought another pair of those boots.
Good.
So we're doing a backyard show in a couple months.
Good.
Those boots literally went up to my knee, and they would cut into the back of my knee. But I always wanted those really tall boots, like Rick Rude used to wear. Because Rick Rude had really tiny legs and a big upper body. Mm-hmm. I just have a big fat upper body, so I thought it would look really good. So there you go. I made my entrance with TLD, who was my partner, and now I'm about to make my entrance. The idea was it was this mystery tag team. You had been there for something else that day, and I had talked you into this. If you notice,
so you always do.
If you notice,
it's probably the turkey bowl.
It was because your pants that I bought for you.
Yeah,
those were actually swim trunks.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
there's a lot to take in right there.
Yeah.
2017 was rough.
So
when you gave me those pants, I was like, oh, it's like an American flag, because I just saw the red and the blue. And then I got home and I was like, this is a giant turkey with testicles hanging off of its neck.
I had to look far and wide for a really graphic turkey with the gobbler.
I still have that, by the way.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I had to order those about 6 months in advance because they came from China.
How quick? That's how far in advance you planned this.
And look, we had a photographer come in to get this event on camera.
So happy to be there, too.
Because he had done actual shows before, and now he's sitting here. For anybody who knows Kyle the Beast, that's his brother, who was actually a wrestler for a number of years. A great photographer.
Giving up his Sunday for his shot of us. Giant photorealistic turkey on my swimming pants.
And so we literally had talked you into doing this 3 minutes before we pushed record on
That's
this.
Usually how it goes.
On this camera.
And you can definitely tell on my face and my body language that I didn't know what was happening.
And they see so you're on the outside, not quite sure what's supposed to happen.
Yep.
We've raised those belts about 4 times now because the ref doesn't know what's supposed to happen.
Who's the ref for this one?
That's Kyle.
Oh, okay.
In the mask there.
That tracks.
We couldn't just have him not wear a mask because the audience would know.
No, yeah, the audience,
that's Kyle.
We would know.
That's Kyle. So
this is Kyle.
It's weird that it still bothers me that he's wearing jeans, even though everybody in the ring is wearing a t-shirt. Swimming trunks, and
I believe you bought me the singlet too.
Did I really?
Yeah.
That's a good singlet.
Because I've definitely showed up to the turkey bowls or these filmings with just nothing.
Yeah.
I'm Ryan will take care of it. So, Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna tag out. I can tell by I knew
100%.
I knew it by my body. So I haven't watched this since it was edited. I don't ever watch any of our shows until we do something like this.
Okay.
Or if somebody's over or whatever, but I don't typically watch my own stuff. So I haven't seen this, but I can tell what I'm about to do. Just from the way I'm moving.
Yeah, same here. And now I gotta lock up with TLD here.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, you can tell our great camera work that they don't even bother to zoom in, but somebody finally woke them up.
Yeah. And this is where I like to play on my experience, I guess, a little bit. Well, not that part. I spoke too soon because I didn't watch this one in preparation. When I chain wrestle with people who don't know what the hell they're doing.
And you can tell they don't know what they're doing because, and I'm definitely messing with you because you're really annoyed that I tagged you. But you can tell they don't know what they're doing because his feet were all over the place on that mat.
I got rid of those boots. I should have kept them. I don't know why I got rid of them.
Are those wrestling boots?
No, those were like tactical boots for my other job.
Okay.
And,
they actually kind of work for...
Yeah, you said the same thing when I wore them. You're like, they're not bad. So I'm already gassed. Yep.
So am I. You can tell.
2017 was a rough year.
Yeah. We just... The idea behind us having the tag titles at this point where we were supposed to lose them... I think I stepped in dog poop, by the way.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to ask, so while we're on it, if I go like this, the sun is directly in my eye.
Oh, that's good.
It's setting right there.
There you go.
So I'm just going to, if I'm sitting up like this, I'm blinking a lot. Or like just this part of my face
is lit.
Yeah.
We're filming this in a shed right now because I have screaming kids in the house. So this is what life is like after 30. Yeah. So this, again, I started to say we were the champions at this point. The idea was we were going to have the belts and then lose them the next show, and the team we were going to lose them to flaked out. So we ended up carrying them through the entire season of me not wanting anything to do with wrestling at this point. But here we were.
How many times have you tried to retire by this point in your...
So I have successfully retired until we do the backyard show.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing the shit out of that.
I think it also comes down to, like, you and I, like, we knew we would have a spot together, like, if you and I wanted to wrestle, but I don't think... I had to be in the ring. No, me and TLD basically had to be in the ring the whole time.
Yeah.
But it was also, you and I think you and I could have, strung something together. Is there a way to close that door? I'm sorry.
Yes.
This is like
yes.
Now it's getting below just the canopy. I'll pause for us. One of my favorite spots, is this the arm bar? It's one of my favorite spots that you do.
I have no idea.
You used to do, I think just the arm bar, but then you would scream.
Headlock. I would do a side headlock. That's where I think you punched me.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I went straight down.
And you can see me trying to be someone.
Yeah.
By turning my head as I laugh at your face look.
It was one of those shots where they hit you and your jaw goes that way, and then you can't open it. You know that?
Oh, you have to go back. Sorry.
Do you ever have that where you're trying to eat, but you like have to smush your food to get it in your mouth?
Surprisingly, I haven't been punched in the face that many times. I think you're one of the few people that's ever punched me.
Back. Yeah, right there, I would say. So we're at, go ahead, click it again. Like a man. Now it's gotta go further back. You gotta go further back.
I'm sorry, my phone's ringing. Things are happening. I feel like we should have a producer for this. Yep, right there.
Yeah.
That was a straight punch to the...
I think that was it. I thought I was more in the corner. My memory is... Although I got hit pretty hard, so I don't know. Fuck that. I wasn't even ready for it.
Yeah. It looked like such a bitch shot, too. Just like...
It was just because I was yelling and talking, and it just caught me, I think.
Yeah.
I swore I was further into the corner, though.
Unfortunately, it's just my terrible sense of humor. I'm laughing at
it
right now.
I just knocked the gum out of your mouth.
Yeah, you're trying to gouge me right now. I'm hiding my face in shame and
I'm just making really dumb faces.
Make me feel bad and laugh at the same time.
The thing about as you get older in wrestling and as you can do less and less, you can make up with it with this.
Yeah.
This really becomes a crutch.
Yep.
And I stayed professional. I did not knock you.
Yeah.
I did not knock you there. Because at this point, I could still open my jaw. It wasn't until later that day.
What do they call it in that movie? A receipt?
Yeah, that's what they call it in wrestling, yeah.
I watched that Fighting With Your Family movie. Probably can't say that here.
Oh,
yeah,
I never saw that.
About the page, whatever.
I know.
She called it a receipt, so that's why I remember it.
That's what it's called. Okay.
Here we get fluff in here. Oh, sorry, TLD.
Yeah. At this point, I was because it was all our friends watching it. You're just trying ridiculous stuff. So like, I literally pinned you.
Literally trying to make each other laugh. Yeah. Did you?
Yes. Rewind.
Like a sandwich.
You gotta see it.
Like missionary.
It looks so stupid. Further.
I'm sorry.
Further. There you go.
You don't want to go back? Maybe when they hit you in the face again.
No. I'm still recovering.
Yeah, at this point, when we knew it wasn't getting showed anywhere, we were just like, let's just make each other laugh. Or make...
Here it comes. I don't even have to say about it.
Oh, God, people are going to watch this.
But look, I mean, it's one thing, if you're having fun, nobody's getting hurt.
Yeah.
You're just in there to entertain each other.
It's more nostalgia at this
Nobody's
point.
trying to rewrite the business or, you know what I mean? We weren't there to set the industry. But we clearly could have.
Yeah, with that move right there.
You know, he actually hurt somebody doing that one time.
I believe it. It was not safe. There's a lot of power coming through those thrusts.
This one actually went longer than I expected it to. I figured 5 minutes we'd get the point. But that's one thing about being in the ring, right? You kind of lose track of time.
Oh, absolutely.
It's very hard to remember, what's what in there.
And that's where, again, a good ref or a good, support comes in. Hey guys, you're running a little long. Let's go home. Just something small right there. Or you throw a skinny guy in a mask and throw him in there.
Some jeans. So here's the whole match was building to this one spot that I've had in my head for years that I just wanted to do. And now that this video is going out there, I guarantee somebody will steal it because it's brilliant. So I take the hot tag for that team. Immediately out. Take the hot tag, and now I'm just going to bump everybody. And those are the weird punches I started doing later in my life. Like when we used to do backyard shows, I would do this because we had one camera. Mm-hmm. So I would do this, and I'd be this far away. Later on in life, I started doing punches like Mick Foley, where I'd hit people in the top of the head with my wrist.
With your wrist, yeah.
And yeah, you can just tell we're like, just looking to get to one spot.
Get the hell out of here.
So one thing about every time you used to do the pedigree was I would always delay just a second, and it always made it look more violent or awkward.
If I would jump before you,
you would jump, and I would wait like a second. Or I would jump a little earlier. Whatever that was, I would always mess up the timing because I wanted it to look like we weren't working together. And I started doing that later on. But it really, sometimes it looks like violent, and sometimes it looks awkward.
Real uncomfortable.
And I was doing a skidamarinky dinky do right there.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I left, took my stuff off, and just left. There you
go. You're in the car right now, driving home in shame. You left your bag, your phone, everything behind.
Mm-hmm. That pole right in the middle of
it was great.
So.
It was great.
Again, if you're not filming, it's probably fine. It's a great training aid.
We did talk about moving, but apparently structural support. Yeah. Well, if you enjoyed this video, what the is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, beat the like button, and we'll see you next time.